Greetings, fellow travelers. It's a bumpy road, and it's only getting bumpier. Better fasten our seatbelts. Wow. So I was having a conversation with a very dear European friend of mine, and she was explaining to me her understanding of the struggle in Europe of taking in people who have been victims of war-torn regions. And these are people who know nothing but war, right? These are refugees who have been suffering and living a life of hell. And so these wonderful countries opened their hearts and their pocketbooks to take in these very weary humans and offer them food and shelter and something of a different life. And what she explained was, these people came in and we gave them everything, and then they started becoming violent and they started stealing and they started hurting other people. And I immediately thought of the way that a nervous system reacts when all it knows is trauma. The nervous system, whether a human nervous system or a rescue dog, right, has been beaten, has been starved, has had to fight its way to survive. And then I go to the shelter and I adopt this little beautiful animal with the best intentions, bring it home, I feed it, I give it a warm place to sleep, I give it love, and it loves me back. And then it runs out and attacks my neighbor. Or it attacks another dog, or, it has these behavioral problems that I can't manage. And so I say, I can't. I really wanted to give this a home, but I just can't. So that is exactly what I hear from my friend, is we just really wanted to help these people, but they are too broken. And yes, friends, there are many broken people on the planet. Why? Because we are not far enough along in our understanding, in our development, in our ability to be compassionate humans, to not only take in these people, but to also teach them how to trust again, teach them how to truly live on their own in a place that is not a war-torn region, in a place that is peaceful, that they've never known before. We need to have the patience and diligence to be with the struggle of our fellow humans who have been maltreated and have struggled with life in the only way that they know, which is survival. So until we can truly take people in and offer them not only food and shelter and money, but healing and community and a place to share their struggles and to express their fears and to be understood and to be welcomed with true compassion, and not just the expectation that, here, we're going to give you food and shelter and money and just, now you should be happy, you should be good now, right? It's not how it works. There's not a single nervous system in the mammalian species that will be okay after trauma. So it's time to keep learning. We have a lot more learning to do, and I urge everyone to not point fingers, but learn.